In this video, we're going to go over some of the settings for Google Sites. Up here, this little gear button, we're going to click on it, and it's going to pop this up. So in this, you have some options. First is the mode. The mode is, it changes where the navigation is for your different pages. So when you go to a website, sometimes you'll see the pages right here. Sometimes you'll see them across over here. Other times you'll see them down here on the left. So right here, it has it selected on the top, which means they will line up along here. So when you add other pages, that's like if you add information or different content areas, things like that, they would be right here. If you select for the side, then they're going to go over here on the left bar of your website. You also have a choice for the color. So transparent is typically what I leave it on. You have the option also to make it white, or you have the option to make it black. Typically, when you choose the sidebar, the left side over here, it will automatically turn to black over on the left. But again, I usually like to leave it in transparent because I like to be able to see that header, but you might just have to play around with that and adjust it. And as you're adjusting it, you can change different things. So I'm going to put it in white here and exit out and then click this. This is a preview of what my site would look like. I don't have any pages here, but if I did, I could click and see what the white would look like with that on there. When I'm finished previewing it, I can exit out of that and go back into my settings and kind of play around with that and see which one that I like the most. Next, you have an option for a brand image. So if you already have you can select images that you might already have on your Google Drive or things like that. Some people have made a logo for themselves. I'm going to upload, actually I'm going to select one from my Google Drive. I just like to use kind of like a little clip art that I have right there. So I'm going to go into some of my resources that I have saved in my drive here, and we're just going to find a fun little clip art to put in there. Let's do let's do something spring. So we'll open that up. And this is going to probably clash color-wise, but that's okay. We'll select this pink flower here and upload it. So now that's going to show up here in this corner on the left, and that's going to be the logo for my website. You can also select a different type of text. If there's a text that is not offered on here that you want to add, you can change the color for your theme, depending on what you would like. Now, this is the Favicon. These little icons right here in front of these words on your bookmarks bar up here, that is called a Favicon. And those Favicons just make it a little bit more simple for people to be able to find your website quicker. A lot of times people will make their logo and their Favicon the same, but you don't have to by any means. For our purposes, I think we should go ahead and do that, and it'll save me a little bit of time from trying to search for something new. Actually, if I'm having to go all the way back in here, I may choose something different. So let's go and find something else that's kind of fun here. How about, we did spring last time, so let's do, I have a lot of cactus stuff because my classroom's in cactus. So we'll go and find a cactus Favicon. So these are just clip arts that I've have from the website. Usually the ones that have the checkered background are the best ones to use because that means that they actually have a blank background, and so they don't show up anything else behind them. Let's use that one. We're making a little bit girly, but that's okay. So now my Favicon will be this little pot of what looks like kind of some white sunflowers there. Our next option down here is viewer tools. So on this, you have the option where viewers, when they come and visit your website, they can see that the last time your website was updated and also have a contact form. These are great things to leave on because then they would know how out of date your website or how up to date your website is, and also how to contact you if they find an error. Anchor links, these will show up. So if I link a website here and I hover over it, it'll show a link. That's also a good thing to have on there. So that way people know what things that they can click on and find other things. The next down here is analytics. If you created this website with your Carthage School District email, you are not going to be able to use this analytics feature because our district has it turned off. But if you created the website using like your personal email address, then you would be able to do this with that feature. And our last one is the announcement banner. An announcement banner, it would have been good for during COVID. It would be above your header up here. And if you show it, it's going to pop up there. And if you don't have it, it's not there. It's more of like an important message that you might just want people to know for the week, but it's not going to be something that you're going to want to leave there all the time probably. Or maybe you do. Maybe it's something you want your parents or students to read every single time they come to your website. You have some options here for labeling buttons, leaving a message, or also linking something right there. But that's a great feature if you're needing to really catch somebody's attention right there. So I have the settings how I would like them for the purposes of this. Again, some of these are things that you're just going to have to try out and see if you like it or don't like it. But that is all for this video, and we'll get into more depth in some of the other videos. Thanks for watching.